We're live in Portland as the Trailblazers are about to go into this interconference contest. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way. But listen, they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, and they're doing everything right on both ends of the floor.
Here are the starters for Montreal. We've got Carter, the Cobra out there with Booker. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. and it's Walker in at the 4. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Here's the floater. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Terry Stotts for a minute. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
You know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
So it's Portland now. Back to the basket by Montreal. Crowder, the pass to Sexton. There's the pass to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Shot, high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Passes it to the Cobra. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Portland grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Anunoby passes to Sexton. Outside Westbrook. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Booker, and the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Westbrook. Lock at 6, and the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Left side Westbrook. Walker with the rebound. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Montreal. Booker the pass to the Cobra. Now Carter. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Sexton. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Sexton. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Walker taking his time here. Here's the Cobra. Walker at the elbow. The pass to the Cobra. The 3. A new 14 for Montreal. Montreal shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Portland leading. Sexton the pass to Jordan. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Jordan.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
The Cobra. It's good from long range. The Cobra's got 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Westbrook. No good. And it's Montreal the other way. Here's Booker. Passes it to the Cobra. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Trying to get open is Crowder. Westbrook, no good. Booker with it. Pass to the Cobra. From downtown, DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. It's stolen. Floats it up for Walker. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Sexton. After the basket by Montreal. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Sexton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making those weak coverage pay.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Pass to Jordan. Here's the dish to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 9. Back to Porter. Here's Walker. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Sexton kicks to Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. The Trailblazers have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
On the court right now for Montreal. They've got Porter, Booker out there with the Cobra. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Walker in at the 4 spot. Portland with the ball after the basket by Montreal. Winslow against Booker. Winslow, the pass to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Porter looking it over. Here's the Cobra. Again, Montreal scores.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here's Sexton. 8 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Montreal.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful. And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2, and that one drops. Sexton's got 10 points.
You know, Crafty just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Montreal, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And so Walker nails both of them. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Sexton kicks to Jordan. Winslow, the pass to Sexton. Now Montreal moving it up. Here's the ball.
Watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 4-point game. Here's Winslow. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
And so he hits both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
A tight game here in Portland. Now Booker. Porter passes to the Cobra. And another 3 for Montreal.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Booker against Winslow. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Montreal leading by 3. Passes it to the Cobra. Shoots it up. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 23 points for the Cobra.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
At the line for 2. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Walker. Pass to the Cobra. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Porter. Again, Montreal scores.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Can't cash in from a high post. Montreal leading by 5. And finished off by Walker.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Sexton. 14 points for him. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
On the wing, Winslow. Defended by Drummond. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Montreal calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more
than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And Montreal making a change here. Carter's checked in. And so it's Montreal now, leading by 5. Booker outside. From beyond the arc and then some. And it's now 26 points for the Cobra.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Poked away. Pass to Winslow. Now here's Sexton. Defended by Booker. Winslow shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now here's Porter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Trailblazers trail by 8. Sexton the pass to Jordan. Kicks it to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Nice passing by Montreal here. Porter outside. Portland grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Anunoby. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Anunoby's got his first basket.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Booker looking around. From deep. But they recover it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Winslow wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Trailblazers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Porter passes to the Cobra. It's good from the top of the key. The Cobra's got 28 points for the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Portland. Wright comes in for Justice Winslow. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Russell Westbrook's check in for Sexton.
Russell Westbrook.
Jordan against Carter. Jordan kicks to Crowder. Got a piece of it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Trying to get open is Carter. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Here's the Cobra after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Montreal again missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's Montreal now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Carter outside. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And that's 31 points for the Cobra.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Crowder. Shamet with it. Westbrook picks him up. The shot's good from Carter. Now it's a 6-point Montreal lead.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Wright with it. 13 points in the game. Here's Baines, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
They get it back. A nice shot by Carter.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Westbrook's got 16 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Floyd and the pass to the Cobra. The 3, and another 3 for Montreal.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
And so it's Montreal bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Montreal, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kenneth Fareed, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Cobra, he's checked in for Montreal. Kenneth Fareed is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Portland making a change here. Winslow's checked in. So he gets them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Westbrook passes to Winslow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Montreal leading by 4. Passes to the Cobra. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by Montreal. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 36. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Sexton. Good on the three-point shot. Sexton's got 21 in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Porter passes to Walker. Here's the Cobra. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. The Cobra's got the lead back up to 9 now for Montreal. Outside Westbrook. Walker with some nice D.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The Cobra passes to Carter. Stolen by Winslow. It's 2-on-1. Finished off the break. Winslow's got 4 this quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Montreal calls timeout. Baines, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Montreal making a change here as well. Andre Drummond's checked in for Carter. Here's the Cobra. He's got 39. In the corner, Drummond with it. And there's the pass to the Cobra. Bangs home the trifecta. The Cobra's got 42 in the game.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Now, here's Sexton, defended by Booker. And here's Sexton. He's got 21. The kick out to Westbrook. Now, Montreal moving it up. Here's the Cobra, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 18. Good on the shot. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Here's the Cobra. Pass to Walker. Here's the Cobra. Back to Booker. Down low. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Pass to the Cobra. He kicks it to Booker. Booker draws the double. And he comes up with the deuce. Booker's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. White is checked in for Portland. Winslow finds Sexton. Knocks it loose. Unhindered, going all the way.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Now, Wright, 13 points in the game. Fires the 3. At the tip, it's good on the putback. He's got 6.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And Montreal making a change here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Montreal.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
On the court right now for Montreal, we've got Booker, Carter out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's the Cobra in at the 1. Trailblazers trail by 14, and the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Jordan, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Jordan. Dishes it to Westbrook. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's the Cobra. Carter left side. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got the lead up to 14 now for Montreal. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's the Cobra. Booker with it. Westbrook picks him up. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Shamet missing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Montreal leading by 10. Booker the pass to Carter. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Carter missing. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Pops it up for Jordan. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Carter the pass to the Cobra. And then Carter with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 18 rebounds.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Offline with his three. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Sexton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 33 points for Colin Sexton. And here's Montreal. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Shamet missing. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Westbrook kicks to Anunoby. The kick out to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. He's off on that one. And it's Montreal the other way. Here's the lob to the hoop. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his last foul. He'll sit the rest of this one out. So for Montreal, Walker's checked in for Carter. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Landry Shamet. Crowder slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Now here's Westbrook. Now here's Sexton. Outside Crowder.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth.
So we see Montreal get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.